From Lego, the company that still can't get Christopher Nolan, Peter Jackson, or even M. Night Shyamalan to give their franchise a chance, comes another attempt to put their amazing storyline onto a less than amazing firing line. Bionicle, Legends of Metru Nui. Nothing is as it seems in Metru Nui, the city of legends, a bustling metropolis with the architecture of Dubai and the civil unrest of Detroit. When all hope seems lost, Toa Ali Khan will risk his life to retrieve 6 Toa stones from the Great Toa Temple, then go longboarding across Metru Nui to find 6 special Matoran, who immediately will go back to the temple and put the rocks back where they came from. Can't you just ask them all to come to the temple in the first place? Meet Vakama, the brave, adventurous, gung-ho leader fire Toa of the Toa Metru. Well, kinda. Between seizures and indecisiveness and multiple guilt moments.
I should have done something. It's all my fault. Everyone but me. Then I failed you. I'll never be a real Toa. I'm a cross-wired freak. I'll never be a real Toa.
Holy cow, who put this guy in charge? Helping him is Nokama, the Toa of water, who is not supposed to have blue anime hair. Her wisdom and expertise will guide the team through their quest, as she yells at her Toa brothers like a real tattletale. Meet Matau, the Toa of hot air who will do anything to be taken seriously, including flying, Kikanalo riding, and pretending to be a Dark Hunter just to re-establish his self-esteem. And lastly, these 3 underdeveloped Toa who explain the sales charts for the 2004 Bionicle sets. Onawa, the Toa of Stone who insults everyone and still gets to stay around. Nuju, the introverted nerd ripped from his icy dorm and sentenced to a social life. And what was his name? Wenhao Has? Whatever. The stereotypical forgotten Toa of Earth who gets a few lines and a lame mask power and little else. These Toa will find the Great Kanoka disc for no reason except for some cool montage and that one moment where Vakama accidentally conveniently sticks them together. But standing in their way is Turaga Duma, who does his worst at being a good guy by disrespecting the dead.
Responsible for Toa Ali Khan's demise.
Dissing his business contacts in public.
No wonder you have not yet completed the Mask of Time.
Talking to himself, and trying to kill the 6 Toa in the Colosseum in public. But our heroes are ready. The Toa will match his challenge by running. Stop! Stop it! Stop running! Stand still on one of the tiles and you'll be okay! Stop running! Stop! Not to mention the destruction of property. Does anyone here respect the dead? To escape the wrath of Duma, the 3 remaining Toa will hug the spotlight and stay in Metru Nui despite the fact that there are dozens of different islands they could have gone to for help. Staff of Artak, anyone? Anyone? But time is running out as these 2 Dark Hunters, Kreka and Nadiki, will chase our heroes by missing 90% of their shots, wandering in circles, and flying on their butts. Hey, we've seen this before. But after all the countless boring wandering scenes, blah 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 water tubes, blah 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 commanding this, blah 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 Dark Hunters, blah 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 Kikanalo, blah 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 mask lights up, can we just skip to the main plot point here? After waltzing through a scantily guarded prison, the Toa rescue Lee Khan and realize that they weren't supposed to rescue him. They were supposed to rescue the Matoran. That's kinda one of those things you should have told them earlier. A little communication gap there. Ooh, this is awkward. Watch as Turaga Duma traps an entire city in mini canisters. Then, in a confusing array of bright lights and smoke, reveals himself to be Makuta, the Master of Darkness, who will completely betray the 3 beings who can help him recapture the Toa and suck them into a vortex. Witness the epic battle between Vakama and the Lord of Darkness, involving Makuta's hernia, Likan's surfboard, and Vakama's newly made Mask of Time, which does nothing involving time, except wasting it long enough for Likan to save Vakama again. Makuta will use all of his power to focus not on retrieving the lost mask, or not on killing the other Toa, but to try and find an invisible Toa who keeps deliberately knocking on rocks to trick him. As the Masker of Darkness fails, the Toa will seal him in Protodermis, leaving him in prison forever, or at least until Bionicle 3. Starring these important masks: the Mask of Friend Zoning, the Mask of Peer Pressure, the Mask of Like a Boss, the Mask of Trolling, the Mask of Could Have Designed Something Cooler Greg, the Mask of Social Awkwardness, the Mask of Bad Timing. Also, not starring these important parts from the original storyline: Nidiki's backstory, the Morobakazai invasion, Akumu's betrayal. Thought you could sneak out of it, huh? Actually searching for the discs. Kidnapped Matoran, the formerly Toa now Turaga deciding as a group secretly not to tell the Matoran about Metru Nui to protect them from the dangerous secrets of Makuta and their shady past. Bionicle, damaging Metru Nui.
For this is the island of Mata Nui.
An excellent idea considering that Mata Nui wasn't much help throughout the whole thing. And now he's sleeping. And now he's out of commission. Maybe just an idea here, but maybe we could call this island Likan Nui, after Toa Likan, the guy who saved your life twice? Is there any respect for the dead around here? Wanua, that's his name. I better remember that.